Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how?
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not going to try it. You try it. I'm not going to try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
This. All right. I'll swing by for a minute, allow them to envy me, grab a handful of popcorn shrimp, and blow out of there.
Well, what's on the television then? Looks like a penguin.
It looks like Susie Q96 to me. I might be a little bird brain, but I don't think I'm a penguin. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sweepin' the Dirt, metal detecting Chit and Chat. Pre-operation. Yeah, anyway. I gotta go get some stuff stuck in my heart tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a show Monday night or not. They said I should be able to, but we shall see. Duck Norris. Okay. A dark-winged Duck Norris. Also known as the Lucky James Eller. Am I getting that one right? And there's Mikey 007, had him a grilled cheese boogie and fries tonight. Grilled cheese boogie sound pretty good, but that's what I had for lunch, actually. But I didn't have any fries. I just had the cheese boogie. Cheeseburger. Mikey, did you get something today from Amazon? Just curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Because it said it was supposed to be delivered today. And that's your metal detecting logbook to record your treasures in. Is there a duck race tonight? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Depends on how I feel, and I'm going to have to kind of keep tonight's show a little bit short because I have to get up extremely early for the transport to come and get me and take me up to Roanoke to the hospital. And so it just depends if I get enough people in here. So I haven't decided yet. It just depends. If I can get at least 15 people in here at one time, we'll definitely race the duckies. Otherwise, maybe not. We'll just have some other kind of game. Yeah, Mikey, it said it was supposed to be delivered today. Now, I don't know when your other package is coming, but it's on its way too. It went out yesterday. So, don't know. I hope I got the beads right on your mom's necklace. It was kind of hard to tell in the picture about the color. Well, they always have a duck race over there. So I'm not in competition with them. You know, they run those 24-hour crazy duck race things, and you know, y'all do what you want. I'm not forcing anybody to hang out in my channel. And I'm not trying to compete with, you know, people that have piles of money that they can, you know, they can do that. I can't do it. And especially not tonight when I'm going in the hospital for heart surgery tomorrow. So that's just the way it is. So anyway, well, there went one. Probably pissed somebody off. I don't care. I'm going in to have heart surgery tomorrow. I'm not going to let anybody F with me tonight. Plus, I have some good news for the channel. I think some people will appreciate it. I mentioned on last week's show that my friend Mark, who was the president at Calico Detectors, had left Calico and gone to work over at Nocta Macro, the people who make the Legend and the Simplex and a lot of other good detecting equipment. Well, I've been talking back and forth to Mark, and anyway, there's another person that works over there with Mark. His name is Dwight, and his channel is New Age Goonies. And Mark is a detectorist from Florida. After I get back from my surgery and get a little better, we're going to bring Dwight on and we're going to discuss the new Simplex series. We're going to discuss the Legend. We're going to discuss some general detecting stuff. And we're going to discuss the future of the original Simplex Plus. And so I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to be rude. Whose channel are you on right now? You're not on their channel. And I don't know how many times you have done this. Don't do it again. Don't come in my channel without asking me and just start plugging the hell out of somebody else's channel. Enough. Especially somebody that's running tonight just like I am. So you know what? Don't freaking do it. I'm trying to be cool, calm, and collected because I have to have surgery tomorrow. And you're in here repeatedly plugging somebody else's channel, somebody else's duck race. I'm over it. I'm not part of that channel. I'm done. Don't do it again. Especially under a different name so nobody knows who you are. Hey, Kenny's! Welcome. Hi, Furry. Oh, cool. Mikey's going on a cruise. Where are you going, Mikey? Anyway, I was right in the middle of talking about what we're going to be doing on my channel, and I apologize for losing my cool, but that really bothers me when I'm in here trying to do something for my channel and one of my mods starts plugging another channel, that's not acceptable. It really isn't. It's very rude. It's not the first time. And I got a lot on my plate. This is freaking heart surgery I'm having. I don't need any freaking stress. So that's the first thing I'm doing. You lost your wrench. You're not going to do that. Yes, Kenny, that is true, but they don't know who that is because that's not the name he is normally in here under. So I think they were erring on the side of caution because they didn't know who that was. Ooh, Cozumel, Mexico. Ooh, Honduras, Belize. I have a friend that lives in Belize. You taking your detector with you? Do a little beach detecting? Yeah, some people do know who that is, Furry, and some don't. But yeah, that's not the first time. And in fact, there's been a couple times where I have gone off about that same thing. I don't mind if somebody asks me, "Hey, can we raid so and so?" or "Hey, can I post a link to so and so?" But just to come in while I'm making an announcement about upcoming events on the channel and just start plugging this other channel, that's rude. It's just really rude. And like I said, I'm going in for heart surgery tomorrow. This was supposed to be a fun stream. That's not fun. Won't be metal detecting. Might be our last big vacation with your grandparents. Oh, okay, Mikey. Yeah, I get that. You know, I do. I get that. That makes perfect sense. Anyway, back to what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted. After I've had a little chance, thank you, Kenny. After I've had a little bit of chance to recover from my implant, uh, we're going to be having Dwight from the New Age Goonies, and also he is a rep for Nocta Macro. We're going to have him come in and update us on all the new Nocta stuff, especially the Legend. The Legend is really taking off, but also to update on the what's going to happen with the Simplex Plus and about the new Simplexes and questions about all sorts of metal detecting type things. And I'm going to guess that's probably going to happen in about 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. It will definitely, he can answer questions a lot better than I can. Dwight's from down around Melbourne, Florida, which is the East Coast of Florida. And there's the link to his channel if you want to go see what he does before he comes into our little group here. And again, I apologize. I am very on edge. And I am flabbergasted that it seems like every time it's some occasion in my life, somebody's got to come in and just foobar all over it. Y'all remember what happened on my birthday? If you don't, same kind of crap. Yeah, now here we are. The night before I'm going in for heart surgery, and somebody thinks that's appropriate. No, I'm not happy about that. Anyway, on another note, I'm going to try to get off of that subject. Most of the giveaway packages have now gone out. I did not get to the 5 or 6 that I had left. Passion Art. Hi, Jessica. SkyQuest. Jackalopes. Woohoo. Some peoples are coming in. I said if we got 15, we'd have a ducky race. Right now it says we have 8. I guess I better go ahead and fire up the Nightbot so we can start collecting people. Round y'all up. Let me get y'all round up or wound up or something. Something. And the other thing I was going to mention was, yeah, let me get the Nightbot going and then I'll do that. I don't want to try and do 3 things at once because I'll mess up 2 of them. That's what the Suze does. Tries to do 3 things, messes up 2. Okay, let's wind the Nightbot up. And when I get 15 people listed on the Nightbot, I will do the ducking race. John Chum is in the house. What did I do with my phone? I'm a mess. So anyway, like I was saying earlier, my friend Mark has left Calico and gone over to Nocta Macro as their vice president of marketing. And he said he would see about sending some stuff over for the channel to pass along. And the gentleman who took Mark's place at Calico has also said that he will be sending some things over for the channel. So hopefully here in a few weeks, Tony Schrader over at Calico will be sending some things along for us. So that will be wonderful and very generous of both those companies who have both always been good to me. So we will have that to look forward to. Did anybody actually get out today or in the past few days and find any really groovy stuff? Unfortunately for me, because of all the prep I've been having to do for this heart surgery tomorrow, I wanted to go detecting yesterday so badly, and the weather was beautiful, and I just couldn't, because every time I would try to get my stuff together, some insurance person would call, or someone from the hospital would call, or someone from the lab would call. And I just never managed to get out. The harder I tried to get out, the more the phone rang. And it went on until about 8 o'clock last night because they were trying to get. Um, the really good news is that I was able to arrange respite care, which is some extra hours that my home health aide, Sandy, y'all heard me talk about Sandy. Well, Sandy's going to be able to get some extra hours to come over and make sure that I am good when I get home. And we have arranged for a new nursing company because the last time I was in the hospital, they canceled my nurse. So, oh yeah, furry. My friends up in Michigan, they're saying they can hardly go outside. That the air quality is just so awful, and so they're not actually doing much detecting either. And my one friend, he's trying to deal with his animals, how the smoke is affecting his chickens and ducks and dogs and all the things on the farm. I'm kind of glad now he got rid of his cows. We had cows out there, and I think it would be dreadful for the animals. Thank you, John Chum. The surgery I'm having it's supposed to be pretty simple, and in fact, I'm supposed to be able to go home the next day. Hello, Dan. So anyway, I'm supposed to be able to go home the next day, and that is, of course, with the what you call it, the nursing staff and everything being in place. So that, like I said, I worked on that all week. Otherwise, I was going to have to go to rehab, and my cat was going to have a babysitter. M3 ain't going for that. So I did not get to go detecting. But I do want to tell you, those who were here when I was doing the walkthrough on the universal pinpointer plastic scoop that comes from Travis and Incognito. I have to get this. Anyway, y'all remember I broke the screw that holds the scoop to the pinpointer because I just had to push it to the limit. Well, like I said, I just had to push it to the limit because it just said don't tighten it too tight. Well, I tightened it one, and I thought, well, that may not be enough. So let me turn it again. So I turned it again, and it was okay. And I thought, well, let me try one more. And of course, click, I broke it. So when we were discussing it the other night in last week's episode of Sweepin the Dirt, Incognito said, well, we'll send you some more hardware. So I got my little hardware envelope, and I got to show you what was in there because it's so cute. I just had to show you because I burst out laughing. Oh, I guess my camera's not plugged in. Oh, what's going on with my camera? I had a disaster earlier, so I'm not surprised my camera's not plugged in. Oh dear. Let's see if the other one's plugged in. I just wanted to show you the note that came. Well, I must be unplugged. The only thing that seems to be... Oh, I know why it's not working. Never mind. I'm a dummy. I gotta start. Oops. There. Now. Let me see which camera's working. This one. Okay. So in the packet with the new screws, here's what Incognito sent me. Wanted to make sure I got the message. Over tightening may cause damage. So I will definitely keep that in mind. Thank you, Travis, Incognito. You guys rock. And there's my little thank you note in there. But yeah, I pulled that out and I thought, yeah, I deserved that one. I broke it. But they sent me, I got a different sticker this time. And a whole bag. I spilled some of them out there, but I got a whole bunch of screws now. So, and I learned only tighten it down one rotation, not three. But yeah, I really wanted to go up to the tot lot and dig some more with that, because that little tool was just absolutely working great. But man, there's a lot of stuff involved with getting getting surgery. I haven't had surgery for a while. Oh, good. Mikey got his logbook for his metal detecting. The rest of you, there's a whole bunch of you that had packages sent out yesterday. And there's a few that I didn't get done. I tried to finish them up today. And like I said, I had like the lady from the nursing place and the just grocery delivery, just all kinds of things. And I just ran out of go. So I will be back, hopefully back home on Friday, and I can finish those up. And we will start from scratch on the sending out the new stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what we get from Calico and Nukta Macro. And I'm gonna talk to Dilek at Nukta and see if they make I know they have hoodies, but I need to see if they make one that zips up the front, because I have a hard time putting the ones that go over my head on due to my disability. And if I can get one that zips up the front, I will give away the one I have that goes over my head. And it is a really, really cool hoodie. It's just with my physical conditions, it's a little hard for me to get that on. Mom's friend from work found in 1993 and 1977 Canadian cents from the cash register. Yep, that's how I started my collection, from the cash register. Oh, we were talking about this the other night, actually on the coin show. And I'm going to delve a little more onto this. But I have in my coin albums, I have kind of altered my albums a little bit. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to completely change how I'm doing them now. But what I have done in the past is, when I put something in my album that is a coin that I found with my detector, I usually just put a little X in there underneath that, so I know that that was a detected coin rather than something I got out of the cash register or the car wash or whatever. But I think from this point on, I'm going to try and get another set of albums where everything in those books are detected coins, and treat it kind of the same way that I treat the challenge of getting the state quarters out of the car wash. I want to see if I can fill books with only detected coins. So that's going to be something I'm going to work on here at the end. And I finally got a new metal testing kit. I had let mine sit a little too long, and my chemicals were still working, but they were weak, so I wasn't sure if I was getting accurate testing on some of the pieces. So I used some money that was donated to the channel to get a new test kit, because I have a bunch of pieces, parts. There used to be a commercial that it was talking about hamburgers or something, and it referred to things as pieces, parts, and farts or something like that. And anyway, I have things that I found that need to be tested, because I don't know, like there'll be like a part of a chain where the clasp is missing. So if it said 925 or whatever on it, that was gone when I found the item. So we don't know if they are real or not. Like this one, everything in this little box has been tested, so I know it won't stick to a magnet or anything like that. But some of them, like there's some earrings that they're only partially here, so I don't know if they're legit or not. So we're gonna run some tests on some of those items. And I have this one pin that was on a friend of mine's cowboy hat, and I inherited that hat. And he had told me, in regards to that pin, that a friend of ours who lives in Belize had given him that pin and told him not to lose it because it was valuable. Well, I'm going to get that pin off of that hat, which is down in my storage, and see if there's any truth to that being a piece of precious metal. But yeah, we are gonna do that demo. I've been meaning to do it for a while, but like I said, I found out that the chemicals had kind of gone bad, and I don't know what I did with it, but I found a ring the other day that it's a ring I found detecting that never got put in the main box. I put it in a ring box, and it is sterling, but it's an older ring, and it has 3 diamond looking stones in it. I've never tested them, but I do have a tester, so we will, we're going to start doing some of that as well. I've been promising to do it for a while, but those of you who have hung with me through the last 2 years know how sick I've been, and this surgery, ooh, we're up to 12. I said if we got 15 people in here, we'd do a duck. Anyway, this surgery is supposed to give me back a lot of my stamina. I will no longer have to be taking the blood thinners, and they are what has really been dragging me down. So, okay. There's 12 in the room, but there's only 7 on the list. So let me read you the names. And if you don't hear your name, you need to post something over here in the live stream. Because when I get up to 15 names in here, we going to be doing some duck. Okay, we got Archaeology, Mikey, Dan, Furry, John Chum, Passion Art by Jessica, Furry Plants and Coins, Silver Slinky, Skycrest. Hi, William E. William's in here. So now we got 10 on our Nightbot list and 11 in the room. So we got to get 4 more people to get in here. Oh, there's Jackalope and Kit. It's going up. And now he's up to 10. And get some more people over in here. There's Jimmy. Jimmy Lurkari is here. It seemed so strange, Jimmy, when I was putting packages together to mail them out yesterday, and there was no Jimmy Lurkari package. I was shocked. There was a Kit's Coins, though, and a William E. And a Mikey. And a William. There was a whole bunch of people. Packages went out. Shenanigans is here. Yep. What's all this brouhaha? We're up to 11. We need 4 more. Y'all get out there and tell these people, get over to Susie. She's going to give something away before she goes down to the crazy hospital. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but I am at the same time. You know, I'm not looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to it because I'm supposed to be so much better once they're done doing that. I'm looking over here in the loot box to see what I got in here I can give away, because I don't have any sticker packs right now. I don't have a whole lot of detecting stuff, actually, but most of the detecting people don't mind if they get a nice coin once in a while. So yeah, here we go. I can give this away. I gave one of these away the other day. Oh, ow. Whew. Goodness gracious. This is pursley. Woohoo. Let's show them what we got. Yeah. Da-da-da. It's not silver, but it's a pretty copper round with the Mercury design. You can see it's very clean, does not have scratchables or anything on it. It's a beautiful one. On the back side, it has the eagle and 99.999 fine copper. from who did this? Who done it? Yeah, this is an ounce. It's from Golden State Mint. Very nice piece. And when we get up to 15 people for the duck race, we will be giving that away to some lucky duck. Along with, I found stickers. Susie stickers. We got Susie stickers. I found it some. Yeah, I'm acting a little goofy. Trying to have some fun. Trying to have some fun while I can. Oh my goodness. There's what I needed. Envelope. Alrighty. So. So anyway, where we at here? We got 11 in the room and 11 on the Nightbot. So we need 4. In the meantime, let me see. I had this channel open because I was going to show y'all something from it. Yeah, because I was talking earlier about Dwight from New Age Goonies. He's going to come over and be on our channel here in a couple of weeks. I just wanted to pick one out from his channel and show a little bit. And I'm going to go with this one from a year ago because this is with the Simplex Plus. And while we're trying to round up a few more folks, if y'all would share that the stream is on, maybe we can get a few more. Let me get the New Age Goonies up here. I don't think Dwight will get mad at me for putting the New Age Goonies up. So we're gonna go over here for a minute.
It's that time again. It's that rise and grind. It's never detected in time. Oh my God. OMG.
Now I have.
Let's go from NAC family. Oh my God. I got to come right in right now. I never say, oh my God. I always say, oh my goodies, but I hit a bucket lister right now. Simplex Plus, Honey Hole. Tune on in, NAC family. Tune on in.
I want to see.
Come on, let's get some people on. It's going down. This is a bucket lister. And guess what? This is why I tell people Kissimmee has history, baby. Come on, let's go.
I'm detected at the courthouse.
Listen, I found larges. I found it all.
But
this one right here, this is a good one. This is, come on.
Well, show it to us.
So how you folks?
Come on, we want to see what you got. You gonna
see what I just unearthed over here at Honey Hole?
Come on.
All righty. Simplex Plus.
Show me.
The reason I want 5 people on here is because your boy just crushed it. Do you see that? Do you see that? Brother Butch, what's going on? I can't look at that. Ooh, that's my first one in Kissimmee, Florida. And it's, oh man, What do we call these? Are these shield nickels? Oh, man. Wow.
So we're going to go detecting with him. Show me the goods. That's right. Yeah, he actually works for Nocta Macro. And he's going to be here with us in a couple weeks to answer all kinds of questions that we might have about any of their goods. And I'm extremely happy that we're going to have him, because a lot of times I can only answer the questions about the detectors that I have actually used, that I have actually detected with. So to have someone who has been able to access a number of detectors from the same company and can give us a little insight as to, the best one for our, yes, they absolutely do have pinpointers. So, yep, he will be able to answer questions about pinpointers and why some pinpointers don't work well with some detectors and why other ones do. And I think we're going to have a really good time talking to him. Yeah, that was a good find. And that was actually in the area that I grew up in. I grew up in the south side of Orlando, which is pretty close to Kissimmee. We used to go to Kissimmee a couple times a month. We'd go to the zoo down there. We'd go to, there were some lakes down there my dad would fish in. Kissimmee is a very, very old community. I went a couple of years back with the Weedy Boys, and we detected at the courthouse, the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee. And that place is really old. And I've got a couple of items I found there that I still don't know what they are. They're some type of horse hardware tack or something. But anyway, let me see what we got going on here. Okay, it says there's 14 people in the room, and there are only 11 who have posted on the live stream. I'm a little distracted tonight, because I'm trying not to worry about people poking around in my innards, but it's hard not to worry about that a little bit. Let me see. I got 11. I'm going to read the names. If you don't hear your name, you need to put something in the live stream. We're trying to get up to 15. When we do, we're going to give away that copper round and a couple of little thingies. We got Kit Coins, Archaeology Mikey, Dan, Duck Norris, Furry Plants, Jackalope, Jimmy Lacari, Passion Art by Jessica, Silver Slinky, Skycrest, and William E. Excuse me if I did not say your name and you are lurking in the background. You better start typing quickly. Quickly type. Yeah, just say something. Something. I have to put a coin under the scope. Do I have to? Am I obligated to? Well, heck. What if I don't wanna? What if I want to put something else under the scope? Yeah, I could put something else under there besides a coin. But I'll put a coin under there. Let's see. Let's put that one under there. Let's put Anna Mae Wong under there. All right. Let me put Anna under there. There we go. Just put anything, a candy bar. Okie dokie. We're kind of stuck at 11. I don't know why. I was hoping more people would come and wish me good luck on my surgery. I'm a little nervous about it. I don't usually get too nervous about that kind of stuff, but I never had them doing anything with my heart before. Don't put MP treaters under the scope. He may not be too happy about that. Yeah, did you see his video? Yeah, I got it, Jackalope. Yeah, M3 made a new video today. It seems Miss Sandy put a bunch of catnip on his bananas and toys, and then I moved them, and he thought I was going to take his toys to the hospital with me. So he plopped his big fat butt down on the entire pile of toys, and he would not move. He made a video and just let me know under no uncertain terms I was not taking his toys down to the hospital. Yeah, I've got a collection of the ladies. Still working on them. I got what did I do with them? I can lose stuff faster than anybody I know. I'll tell you what now. I got the first 5 in a nice little plastic display. And then I've got to start a new one. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to work because they're in a box, but there's Maya Angelou, Sally Ride, Wilma Mankiller, Nina Otero Warren. Whoa, come back here. Box went off the end. And Anna Mae Wong. That's the first 5. And now the second 5, I only have the first one, which is Bessie Coleman. Oops. Don't flip the plane, Bessie. And there's more. Got my list over here that some haven't been released yet, and some have been released, but I have not found yet. And where's my list? Okay. The first one for 2023 was released January 3rd, and that's the Bessie Coleman, the African American aviator. March 27th, Edith Kanaka Ole, indigenous Hawaii composer, chanter, dancer, teacher, and entertainer. I have not found one of those yet. On June the 5th, former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt was released. I have not found one of those yet. I mean, I could go to the bank and get one, but that takes the fun out of it. Then upcoming for the rest of 2023, on August 14th, will be Javila Adar, Mexican-American journalist, suffragette, and civil rights activist. And at the end of the year, I did not write the date down because I don't think they provided the date yet, will be Maria Tallchief First U.S. Native American prima ballerina. And that's as far as they have given us to date. So I have not found any of those while detecting, by the way. All of the ones that I have found I have found in my pocket change or bank, loose bank change. There's Choo Choo Magoo. All right, Choo's on the list now, so we got 12. You know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and race these ducks with 12. We got a dozen. We got a dozen of you. At least 12 people came to wish me luck. So, well, I don't buy my friends. So, I know that the people that are in here are here because they want to be here, not because I'm offering some fancy schmancy stuff. I wish I could. I wish I had enough money where I could, give away gold doubloons every week, but this is the Lodo channel. This is where the rest of us come. Duck race. Yeah, that's what we want. We want a ducking race. A ducking race. Okay, let me. Now that don't make sense. I had 12, now I only got 11. Somebody disappeared. I don't understand. Oh well, I'm doing it anyway, because truth be told, I have to go to bed really early tonight, and then I have to wake up at like 11 o'clock and take my last round of medicine because I can't have anything after midnight. No food, no water, no meds, no nothing. So I got to get up and take my last bunch at 11:30. Oh, now we're back up to 12. So I'm going to go to bed and sleep for a while, and then I'm going to get up and take my meds and eat before midnight, because it's a 2-hour ride for me to even get to where I'm going for the surgery. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, let me get them up on the screen. Sorry, Bessie, we're gonna run over you. There we go. There's our duckies. Oh, Mike sneaked in there. Hi, Mike. All right, so we did get back to our dozen. Well, William, according to what I have been told, everybody that I have talked to that has had this particular surgery, I have a friend who's, I think he's about 12 years older than me. I think my brother's age. So that would put him like 82, 83 years old. And he has gone back to work. He's been going out dancing, I guess, but he says it was a life-changing experience. Once he got off of the heart medication and the blood thinners, all he has to take, and what I will be taking, is a baby aspirin every day. And yeah, I've had a bad time with these blood thinners, and they can't treat one of the other problems. The problem I have going on with the tumor thing growing in my eye, they can't treat that with me on the blood thinners. So there's a whole lot of things about this that are supposed to make me feel better, Back breaking metal detecting. Welcome. We're just getting ready to have us a little duck race, so I got to put you in there. But yeah, it's supposed to have a significant change. For one thing, I have to laugh because they handed me the brochure and it had frequently asked questions. And one of them was, will the implant cause me to set off metal detectors? Now, I know that the brochure meant metal detectors at the airport, but you guys all know how I took that. And the answer was no, you won't set off the metal detector. And I'm like, well, that's a good thing because that's what I do. I am a metal detector. Oh, my goodness. And then I had the doctor laughing. So that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny that I can go into surgery with the knowledge that I won't set off my own metal detector when I'm done. So, yeah. All right. So, I got 13 people on the list. So, that's a baker's dozen. And again, we are going to race the ducks for a beautimous ounce of 0.999 copper with the lovely mercury head on it. It's a beaut. So we be racing for that. Everybody think they're about ready to take a little swim in the pool? All right, let's see. Let's go. 3, 3, 3. Set it for that. Shake 'em up, baby. Shook 'em up 3 times. What y'all think? Everybody done their very best to bribe the bot? Let's go, let's go. Quack, 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 quack. Boop, boop. Here we go. Ready, set. Da, 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 da. Quack, 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 quack. I am plumb goofy today, I'll tell you. I really am. Quack, quack. I still haven't found my chickens or my flying pigs. They're here somewhere. Oh, I bet I know where they are. I bet. They're in here. Because this is the critter box. Box of critters. The loser, well, the person who finishes last, is going to get a flying pig. A flying pig. Because I found them. I haven't found the chickens yet. I haven't found them yet, so Anyway, that's what I have. Oh, my goodness. Still got a minute and a half. Got some. Yeah, there's our little pig. I put him there for a minute. Don't like tea, and you never had coffee. Wow. I cannot imagine. Although I will tell you truthfully, Mikey, I didn't start drinking coffee until I was about 25 because when I was in college, I was having to work a couple of jobs at the same time and take a full class load. And that's when I started drinking coffee because it would keep me awake. Look at Dan. Here comes Mike and Kit and Chit. We're down to 24, 23, 22. Well, there's a lot of different kinds of tea, Mikey, and they all taste different. Everyone tastes different. And it makes a difference if it's sweet or not sweet, or, yeah, there's hundreds of kinds of tea. Silver Slinky! Silver Slinky for the win on the popper round. And let's see who finished last and got the flying pig. Let's see. And in last place was Jackalope. Jackalope gets a flying pig. Let me find my pen real quick so I don't start messing stuff up. Get everything marked accordingly. I just had my pen. Oh, there it is. Got it. Now, y'all send me an email claiming your prizes. And that's so I can remind myself in case M3 separates things. He's been known to do that. All right, I got that one in this envelope. And let's see. Get Jackalope set up here. Jackalope, do you want your pig on a chain or a keychain, a key ring? I don't know, Jackalope. The little pig's kind of cute. You didn't get completely skunked. Ooh, I gotta see if I can get some skunks. There you go. Now that would be a complete loser. You got a skunk. Keyring, okay. Yeah, I haven't looked for skunks. I have squirrels. I have frogs. So they probably have skunks. I just never thought to look for them. Don't know how many skunks I would sell. But see what these are. I make jewelry and I sell it at the farmer's market and I sell it online. And I every once in a while I'll run across somebody will ask me, well, do you have this or do you have that? Like Mikey asked me one time, did I have squirrels? Well, I ended up that squirrels are one of the most popular things I have now. But the flying pigs are real popular, and horses and cats and dogs, because I have all different breeds of dogs, and I have butterflies and just I probably have 25, 30 different critters in the group, and I never thought about skunks. But when I saw the ducks one day, I went to reorder the squirrels, and I saw the ducks, and they looked just like the little ducks in the race. So I got some ducks, and they've become very popular. I have chickens and all kinds of stuff, and I have spray can coins in the house. I spray cans. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot of detecting stuff tonight because I just didn't get to. I didn't get to devote a lot of time this week to the channel due to getting ready for the hospital adventure. But I do have some things lined up. You know, like I said, we got Dwight from Nook to Macro. He's going to come. I'm going to try to also get Tony from Calico. See what he thinks about that. And I'm going to have to probably poke him with a big stick or something, but I'm kind of trying to get my favorite beach guy, Robert Ferguson, to come on and talk to us about beach metal detecting on the West Coast. He's been doing a little bit of dirt digging lately. I always like it when the beach guys go digging in the dirt and the dirt people go digging at the beach, because you can tell when we are out of our element. You know, I mean, there are some people, they're just good wherever they're digging, but some are better in areas than others. I am not like super duper good on beach detecting, although I have learned a lot, because everybody said, oh, you know, you can't detect on the beach with the simplex. But once I figured out the little secret to getting the ground balance situation under control, and I don't know if you guys really understand that one or know that one, but in the case of the simplex, it's not real crazy about the beach, and you can't just go out there and do a normal ground balance. The way to make the simplex work on the beach is to go in and manually set your ground balance to 0. If you set it to 0, then that baby will hunt. But otherwise, it tends to pick up a lot of noise from black sand and people's cell phones. And, you know, it may not be that way with the newer simplexes, and I know it's not so much that way with the Legend. The Legend is killing it on the beach. But right now, I don't live anywhere close to a beach. When I get moved to Michigan, that's going to change, and then I'm going to have to come up with a whole new way of detecting with the simplex. But I can't wait. I was watching Digging with Deej yesterday, and she wasn't metal detecting, she was rock hunting. but she was at Lake Huron, and one of my friends happened to be over here and said, well, I didn't know that lakes had waves and tides. Well, the Great Lakes sure do. Yeah, I just heard it ding in, Silver. The Great Lakes absolutely have waves and tides. And she, poor Dean, she was trying to pick some rocks and she got soaked because the waves came in and got her. But she was at Lake Huron, which is one of my absolute favorite places. That lake is so incredible. I mean, it's like you're at the ocean because if you've never seen the Great Lakes, they're huge. It's not like a lake where you can see over to the other side. You're just looking out like you're looking at an ocean. You can maybe see an island or something. There are seagulls. People do not realize there are seagulls in Michigan. Tons of seagulls. You know, it's basically you're at the ocean, even though it's not the ocean. The Great Lakes are just incredible, and particularly Lake Huron. I was so excited just watching Deej. I felt like I was back in Michigan already. I used to go up there, and I didn't have a detector at the time, but I used to go to Bay City State Recreation Area on Lake Huron, and I'm just so excited that I'm gonna hopefully after the surgery tomorrow I'm gonna be well enough to actually enjoy doing all this stuff again. And the other thing, I'm still having a problem with my old computer getting everything off of it. I have tons of detecting video on there. Today I finally got the old computer to recognize the monitor, but now the old computer is asking me for a password, and I never had a password on that computer, so I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, the first time I went to Michigan, of course that was a long time ago as a kid, and I lived in Florida, so I didn't think it was so weird because I thought everybody had seagulls. I didn't realize the significance. Why take them off the old computer? Why take the stuff off the old computer? Is that what you're asking? Because the old computer doesn't work properly, and it is so slow that I cannot edit the videos on it. So I've had to reinstall my video editing software on the new computer that is fast enough to actually let me edit on it. So yeah, I've got to get all the stuff off of that one onto the new one. The new computer is twice as fast. It has all the better graphics card and all all the goodies that I can't really do it on that computer. It's just it doesn't, that computer's got something wrong with it. It does not work right. And right now it doesn't even want to let me get on it. So that's another project for when I get out of here. Oh, I have 2 external hard drives already. Now my new computer, I will never run out of hard drive space on it. My brother bought this for me and set it up for me. Like it's got, what did he say? 4 terabyte hard drive or something. Plus I have 2 externals. But yeah, that computer that I'm taking this stuff off of is 11 years old. and it is slow, and it shuts down just at random. It's got issues. And so my brother bought me a new really, really good one, and that one's 32-bit, this one's 64. So I can run about anything I would ever want to run on the new one. The old one, yeah. What I'm going to end up doing with it is basically clearing that old one out and assuming we can get it working halfway normal. I'm just going to use it to store copies of, yeah, well, we took some of the stuff off, but I'm basically just going to use it as a archive to keep things on that are not related to editing photos or videos or any memory intensive thing like that. But for right now, I got to get everything off of there and over onto the new one so that I can start working with it again. And then I can clear stuff off of that one and use it for things like storing documents and that kind of stuff. But oh, I've got a laptop I wish I hadn't even bought. I don't even hardly use it. But the one I had before, it was so old, keys were falling off of it. Nobody believed it worked either. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, people. I really need to take my meds and get ready to go get some sleep. I got to get back up at 11:30 and take my final round of meds, and then I got to get up at 4 a.m. because the transit's going to come get me about 6, and I have to have time to shower and do all that good stuff. Make sure I have everything packed. I got to find a pair of headphones so I can listen to music in the hospital. So anyway, I will try to keep everybody apprised as to what's going on. I'm supposed to go in at 9:15 with the actual procedure starting around 12:30. Now, I've forgotten how long they said the procedure was, but it was under an hour. So y'all cross your fingers and say prayers for me. And when I come out the other side of this thing, I'm supposed to be gooder. Supposed to be gooder. Yeah, you know what? Furry, about a week and a half ago, Pizza Guy did just that. He live streamed. It was the second time he had been in the hospital in like 3 or 4 days, and he had gone back in through the emergency room. Well, they didn't have a room for him or even a little corner of the ER. And so he was out in the hallway on a gurney for hours. And then he was getting a little PO'd about it. And so he started live streaming from the hallway, which I think kind of embarrassed him a little bit. And I don't know if he actually did go home against medical advice or if he just threatened to go home against medical advice, but he was live streaming from the hallway. And I have done that a couple of times, and if they catch you doing it, they'll take your phone away from you because they're afraid you'll violate somebody's HIPAA rights. But yeah, I thought about that. I probably will, after I come out of the surgery and everything, do a little short live stream just to let everybody know what's happening. So Anyway, I need to run take care of all this stuff, and hopefully I will be able to do my show on Monday night. We shall see. I have someone that's going to be taking care of M3, and they said I'm supposed to come home the next day, so we'll find out. And I will see y'all soonly. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all your care and concern. And hopefully when you see me, I'll be back to my energetic self. Bye, everyone. Love y'all.